In this video, we are going to take a look at how we can add text to a structural project in Autodesk Revit. To start with, I am going to begin my text command. This is available in a couple of different ways. You can go to the Annotate tab and select text here. You can also find that same button on the Quick Access toolbar. That will save you from having to change tabs. Next, I can click and drag to create a text box. Then I can simply enter in text based upon the preset style that I had here. I can also change the style. So with the text selected, I can choose different font styles and types. I can also create my own styles. So I want to create a couple of extra ones here that adjust the text width and a couple of other changes as well. So I'm just going to begin with one of these text styles, and then I'm going to select Edit Type. I'm going to duplicate the existing style here, and I am going to begin with one that is 1/8 inch Arial Narrow for the name. Then I'll adjust my properties here. So the text size is now going to be 1/8 inch tall. We'll adjust the size of tab indents down to 1/4 inch for this one. We'll change the width factor to 0.9, which will make the text more narrow. Then I want to create another style just like this, but italicized. So I'm going to duplicate the current one here, and then I will just add in italic at the end here. And then I will just check the italic box. And then I will click OK. Now, since my text was already selected, we can see the change applied there, but you can see that I can go back to the 1/4 inch. I can go to my new 1/8 inch Arial Narrow and my new 1/8 inch Arial Narrow Italic. So when I start the text tool command again, I will just want to make sure that I select the appropriate style before I begin creating the text. In addition to creating text, we can also create text with leaders. You can see that we can do a single segment, a curved leader, or a 2-segment leader so that we can get a flat landing on that one. I'm going to adjust my text style to the 3/30 seconds Arial, and I'm going to choose the 2-segment leader. My first click is going to be where the arrowhead is pointing. Then my second click will start my landing. Then I will click again to create my horizontal landing. Then I can go ahead and type in the text. So let's say that this is going to be slab edge. Notice that it previews weirdly, but it will be right aligned. You don't want to press enter. That will just give you a new line. You will either want to select the close button in the ribbon or just click outside of the text box to close it. I'll go ahead and escape out of that command. If you want to edit text, you can just simply double click on it, and that will take you back into the editor. One of the tools that we have in our ribbon is the ability to convert text to all caps. So I will go ahead and select the text here and choose that option to convert that into all text letters. In this case, it covered up some of the landing here, so I will just simply select the text and select the grip on the left side here and drag it back over to the left to get that landing to show up. I'll repeat those steps to create some text on a detail view. I'm going to open up my typical top plate view, and I will move these level callouts out of the view here by selecting the dots next to the circles there. I'll begin my text tool. Make sure I've got 3/30 seconds Arial as my style, 2 segments for my leader, and I will create a leader here and a note that indicates that this is 5-inch concrete slab here. And you can see that it stays in the leader tool, so I can go ahead and create another one down here, this time indicating that this is 3/4 inch thick plate. Next, we'll take a look at how we can import some text. I'm going to activate my cover sheet here. Often in drafting, a firm will have notes that are used over and over again, or at least we'll start with a set of notes and then modify them as needed for a project, rather than starting from scratch. Here's an example of some structural steel notes. I want to place this inside my document. Obviously, I don't want to have to type this up every single time, so we're going to copy and paste from a text editor. I'm going to select Control A and then Control C to copy. Then I'm going to come back into Revit, begin my text tool, and select the appropriate style, in this case 1/4 inch Arial. Before I click in here, I can see that my leader is turned on. I don't want to draw a leader, so I'm going to set that to no leader. Then I will click and drag to create my text box. Next, I'm just going to select Control V at my keyboard to paste all of that text in. Then I can do a little bit of work to clean this up. I'm going to highlight the structural steel notes, and I'm going to select the option to convert those to all caps. I'll go ahead and press Enter after it. Next, I am going to go ahead and select all of my text here. Pan up here so I can see that a little bit better. Then I am going to turn on my lettering to get uppercase letters. You'll notice that the first one here labeled A. I'm going to backspace to get rid of that, so A starts here. Then I am going to select this group of sub items and I am going to indent them underneath. I'm also going to change them to numbering as well. In this blank row, it attempted to label it. I'm going to backspace to delete that whole row, and I'll address the spacing in just a little bit. I'm going to select everything underneath foundations, and once again I'm going to indent and set them to numbers. Then again I will get rid of the C here, and then I will select all the rest of these underneath concrete and set them to be indented and numbers. A little bit more work to clean up. I've got the actual letters that were typed in for C and for B and for A, so I'll delete those. Then if I want to put these spaces back in, if I click at the end of row number 5, for example, and press Enter, you can see that it numbers it. If I turn numbering off, you can see that the lettering starts again at A, so it's very confused there. So what I want to do instead, I'm going to undo, is I want to do a Shift Enter. So I will hold Shift and press Enter, and that will give me a space without messing up the numbering. One more thing to fix here, we also have a sub menu underneath Concrete Strengths. So I'm going to select the 5 rows immediately after that and indent that, and if necessary change those to letters. Looks like mine automatically went to letters. Then I will just click away from my text once I'm done editing it. That concludes this look at adding text to a structural project in Autodesk Revit.